Good morning. It is Wednesday, November 20th, and things have already started getting weird after Pluto moving into Aquarius yesterday. I know it's been like a really busy news cycle for like the last week-ish, but yesterday was a little weird between me agreeing with Marjorie Taylor Greene and watching Mitch McConnell really struggle to not answer a question, and along with, just like I had a really bad migraine. Like after Pluto moved into Aquarius, my migraine just got really bad. It was a weird day, a little bit, but it also feels a little lighter too. I know I personally I feel a lot better, like just energy wise, despite my headache yesterday. Like I just had a lot more energy. Now I am a Capricorn rising, so that probably has a lot to do with it. Pluto in Capricorn has been incredibly draining for me over the years. But yeah, things are a little lighter. We are beginning to see like power struggles within the groups already. Like I said, the whole Marjorie Taylor Greene thing, like they're just eating each other alive from the inside. And it's going to happen on the left too. I guarantee it. We're going to see a lot of infighting happening here as well. So it's just kind of interesting to see how quickly these things begin to play out. But keep in mind, Pluto is a very slow moving planet, and it always starts with destruction before the rebuild. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind as we continue to move forward and we start seeing things unfold as we move into the future here. Now today we do have the moon in Leo, which is giving us some warm and fuzzies. I really like the Leo moon because it's very childlike. It's very creative. It is a very warm sign, okay? Now, that being said, it means that it's putting the sun in charge, and the sun will actually hit that 29th degree of Scorpio today. So this is really shining a light on like deep, dark secrets and things like that. It's shining a light on the taboo things. So you really might see a lot of secrets start to become uncovered today as we go through today and into the beginning of tomorrow as well. It's an interesting time, but the energy of today, like on a personal level, can be used in a really warm and loving way, a very fun way, just an energetic way. Collectively outside of us, this could very well go egotistical and things like that, so keep that in mind as well. The moon has already made an opposition to Pluto earlier this morning. Could have been a little bit of power struggles happening there, kind of ego-based power struggles. It will conjunct Mars and trine the North Node. Personally, on a personal level, great time to just be yourself. Just show up as you. Keep doing you. Who cares what other people think type of energy there. It is also a great time for shadow work with the sun hitting that 29th degree of Scorpio and the moon having that conversation with it. It's a great time to actually work on yourself and quite honestly find a little bit of enjoyment in working on yourself. Very interesting dynamic there. Overall, on a personal level, this can be used beautifully. On a collective level, little egotistical, lots of power struggles. You may see that within like at work and things like that as well. So just keep that in mind as we go forward today. Energy of the day is the Ten of Cups. This is very Leo type of energy. This is that emotional fulfillment, that just enjoying life, enjoying family, enjoying that stability. Leo's is a fixed sign. It's a very stable sign. So really the energy itself on a personal level is very warm and loving and kind of like have fun with the kids kind of day. Okay, so keep that in the mind. Enjoy yourself. Take the time to find the enjoyment. Okay, now what we are focusing on is the Page of Pentacles. Pages are messengers and students. The Pentacles is very slow moving, very, again, stable. It's not very reactive, okay? This is that energy of pay attention to what is coming out, what is being said. Allow yourself to be still and receive the information coming out. Make sure you're learning something from it, but maybe not reacting to it at the moment, okay? What we're avoiding is justice. Again, we're not reacting to anything. We're not trying to fix anything right now. Both Mercury and Mars have retrogrades coming up. Mercury stations next Monday on the 25th, and Mars stations on December 6th or 7th, somewhere around in there. So there's a lot of backtracking that's going to be done. There's a lot more reveals to come. So we're not really going to do anything with the information in this moment. We're just going to kind of store it for later type of energy. Bottom of the deck is Knight of Swords. So there's a feistiness to the energy. There's this underlying, everybody has something to say kind of energy going on here. So you really might hear a lot coming out around you, but do your best to just kind of stay in your lane and enjoy where you're at, and take the time to rest, to relax, and just listen to whatever comes out and store it for later, okay? Clarifiers for our Ten of Cups. I'm hearing a little calm before the storm kind of type of energy here. So we've got the Fool and Knight of Pentacles. That is too funny. So the Fool and Knight of Pentacles here, this is like a take a leap of faith on chilling out type of energy. Like it's almost like you're in a situation where it feels like everything is moving so fast, things are becoming chaotic. Might be time to just say, screw it, I'm going to slow down and enjoy things for a minute. That's very odd to see those two come up, but it might feel like a leap of faith to just slow down and enjoy life for a minute. And absolutely do that. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes life just is too overwhelming, and there's nothing wrong with just taking a moment to say, you know what, I'm going to enjoy what I got in the moment. It helps keep you stable moving forward, okay? Clarifiers for the Page of Pentacles. We have Five of Wands and the World. Oh, okay. Again, we're just absorbing information, okay? Those of us that are aware of what's going on, that are really paying attention, that are looking at the energies around us, we're slowing down a bit. We are watching what's happening around us. We're, again, taking in that information, because that information is coming from this like infighting that's happening, all the little petty bickering that's happening around us, and how we're like sitting here kind of just realizing we don't want to be a part of that anymore, right? There's all those power struggles and all of those, like, just everything being so and hard, and everybody arguing, and like, it's time to put an end to that. And it's like we need to kind of sit back and watch what we need to get out of, where we need to leave, what's really been holding us back from closing out the old cycle so that we can move forward. Wherever you're seeing those petty little arguments, especially with the World card looking at this Five of Wands here, it's like she's looking at this going, yeah, no, I'm done with that. So slow down, listen, pay attention, sit with it. Allow that information to sit with you and see how it makes you feel. Like, how do you feel in these situations where there's all of this like bickering and petty arguments and stuff going on around you? Is that something that you need to remove yourself from? Is that a situation that you just can't be in anymore? That's an area that we need to close out in our lives and move forward from, okay? Clarifiers on the Justice. Why are we avoiding justice today? The Empress. Oh, shoot. Okay. Yep. We've got the Empress, Ten of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups here. This is giving me the energy of like, and this is really hard coming from somebody who loves to get petty on myself. This is like an energy of standing your ground is the Justice, like standing in your space and being like this Empress. And this is actually almost identical to what I got today now that I think about it. Like, just being in your space of comfort and stability, and knowing that you're where you're supposed to be, and just being empathetic in that and understanding in that, and just kind of chilling with it, right? Being an open space for others to join as well. That's kind of sometimes all the justice you need, right? Like, justice is playing itself out on its own out in the world and in the world around us, especially since Saturn went stationed direct. We're starting to see that, and just knowing that you're in a good place and that the world is going to take care of it on its own, right? Like karma's doing its thing already. But it's brings you a peace to understand that as much as sometimes it is our job to, be karma's little helper, sometimes it's not. Sometimes people bury themselves, okay? And you don't have to do anything about it, okay? Very calm day, very observatory day, on an individual level. Collectively, outside of you, not so much, but that's what we need to be paying attention to. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit. So yeah, absolutely. Taking that time to pull back from the energy, sit with yourself, think about the information as it comes in and what you need to be doing with it to find your own path and move forward how you need to be moving forward for yourself.